Hey everyone, and welcome back to another brand new review here on Jurassic Collectibles. Tonight we are taking a look at the latest herbivore to join the Mattel Jurassic World assortment, the brand new Pentaceratops. This figure comes in the Dino Escape packaging we've all come to know and expect, and it benefits from having a piece of Dino capture gear packed in with it. Capture Gear was a highlight edition in 2021 for me, so I am glad to see it carried over here. The back of the box gives us a better look at the features which this figure packs in, as well as a better look at the variant of the Carcharodontosaurus, which also comes in this assortment. When we get this figure out of the packaging, it is fair to say that the Pentaceratops is one of the heftiest herbivores which we have received to date. The first thing I was struck by was the exaggerated crest here, which almost feels too big. I'd be interested to learn just how big this animal's crest was in reality. We get plenty of sculpt detailing packed in throughout the Pentaceratops, with the texture around the mouth particularly looking really good and well pronounced with some nice depth. There are plenty of bumps and extrusions for skin around this animal, and there are some additional paint applications on the animal's back as well. The underbelly comes in this nice lighter tone which blends incredibly well with the core colour, creating a figure which has a very complete feel when we look at it from many different angles. An interesting note here is the rubber material used for the figure's crest. This gives it some good flexibility, but it does make me worry about the longevity of the materials used here. The figure also has some good articulation packed in, with plenty of movement across the board, kind of giving us everything we've expected for these larger herbivores. It is worth noting that this figure has an ankle joint as well, and we don't always get these on the larger herbivore figures. The figure has two action features, the first of which allows the head to rock upwards in a rather jolted motion. There is some great movement here, the movement is really sharp and smooth, but it is very sudden, so I would recommend being careful about not damaging the joint here. The second button lets the upper body of the figure move slightly, but this will not work as well when the figure's weight is placed down on all four legs. The figure also includes some Dinosaur capture gear, this time fitting over the head in a similar shape capacity to the piece of the Carcharodontosaurus, and by that I mean it's very specifically shaped here for the Pentaceratops. When you press the button, which makes the figure's head jolt upwards, the gear will pop off, adding a nice play feature which matches up to the Dino Escape title very nicely. The Pentaceratops scales really well with other figures, with the Sinoceratops not looking nearly as beefy in comparison to this figure. Overall, this is a welcome new addition to the herbivore assortment. I definitely think the crest could be a little bit smaller and be made of plastic as opposed to rubber, but that aside, this is a great figure, and I really do recommend adding this one to your collection. The sculpt is good and the Dino Escape gear is really the cherry on top here. That's it for this review. Let us know your thoughts on the Pentaceratops in the comments below, and stay tuned for plenty more on Jurassic Collectibles in the near future.